Okay, we've got two swings here taken I think one day apart. So we can see the swing on the left, that was the most recent swing. We've got the club shaft pointed nicely down between the ball to target line, so fairly on plane. And we've got the swing on the right where the club shaft is fairly well laid off in a flattish position. And what I found was that this is really my pet hate in the swing, getting the club a little bit short, a little bit laid off. And it's probably been with me for 6-7 years or more. Just can't get rid of it. I keep practicing hard and it'll look okay for a day or so and then it'll come back. But I didn't really fix the root cause of the problem. I kept trying to get the damn thing pointed on line at the top without actually fixing the root cause, which I'll show you is pretty much in the setup and in the first move back. So if we take a look at the differences in setup, you see the one on the left here, the angle between the club shaft and the elbow is about 3 degrees, so the hands are in a pretty decent position. On the right here they've sunk a little bit low, so if I draw that same line from the shaft through to the base of the elbow, you can see it's 5 degrees, so it might not seem a lot. It felt like a big difference, but you'll see now how it affects the rest of the swing. So if I move the swing on the right along, you can see because the hands are so low, there's an extra bit of wrist cock early in the takeaway. So at this point in the backswing, the shaft is fairly upright, and as you can see, as it progresses throughout the backswing, you can see how the shaft is going from upright to flat, so it's laying off really right from the takeaway move. So there's just not a chance in hell that that's ever going to be on line or even across the line at the top, because the shaft is already progressing from steep to flat from the very takeaway, and you get that nasty little laid off look at the top. So if we see the swing on the left now, you can see because the hands are a little bit higher, there's a little less wrist cock in the takeaway. So at a similar point in the backswing, we can see instead of the shaft being quite so steep, it's now pointing more at the ball. So if we look at the progression of the shaft now, it's fairly consistent, and actually even maybe steepening slightly. It might be down to the camera angle, but there's not much difference in the position of the shaft. So that laid off look at the top actually stems from the setup and the first move back in the takeaway.